Finnegans Wake by James Joyce. River run, past Eve and Adams, from swerve of shore to bend of bay, brings us by a commodious vicus of recirculation back to Howth Castle and environs. Sir Tristram, Viola de Mores, fra o'er the short sea, had Passchencourt re-arrived from North Armorica, on this side the scraggy isthmus of Europe Minor, to wield or fight his peninsulate war. Nor had Topsawyer's rocks by the stream O'Connie exaggerated themselves to Lawrence County's Georgios, while they went doubling their mumper all the time. Nor a voice from afar bellowed, Misha, Misha, to Tauf Tauf toward Petrick. Not yet, though very soon after, had a kid's cad butt-ended a bland old Isaac. Not yet, though all's fair in vanity, were Sosie cesters wrought with twone Nathanjo. Rotta Peccapa's malt had gem or shen brewed by arc-light, and roary end to the Regenbrow was to be seen ringsome on the aquaface. The fall. Ba 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 dal garag takaminaron con bron tonaron tuan tun truvara hu non scon tu hu horden and turnock of a once wall-straight old par is retailed early in bed and later on life down through all Christian minstrelsy. The great fall of the off-wall entailed at such short notice the pursuit of Finnegan, erst solid man, that the Humpty Hillhead of himself promptly sends an unquiring one well to the west in quest of his Tumpty Tumtoes. And their upturned Pike Point and place is at the knock out in the park, where oranges have been laid to rust upon the green, since Devlin's first loved Livy. What clashes here of wills gen once, oystery gods gaggin fishy gods, prackak, kakak, 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 coax, 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 oolu, 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 quah. Where the Badlery's partisans are still out to Mathmaster Malachus McGrain's, and the Verdons catapulting the cannibalistics out of the white boys of Hooty Head, Assiegates and Boomerang Stroms. Sod's brood, be me fear. San Glorian save. Arms appeal with larms appalling. Killy, kill, killy. Atall, atall. What chance cuddlies? What casuals aired and ventilated? What bid me to love seduced by what tego te absolvers? What true feeling, for there's hair air with what strong voice of false Jacob? Oh, hear, hear, how hot sprawled met the dusked, the father of fornicationists. But, oh my shining stars and body, how hath fain spanned most high heaven the sky's sign of soft advertisement? But was is it? Ere were sewers. The oaks of old, now they lie in peat, yet elms leap where asks lay. Fall if you but will, rise you must, and none so soon either shall the farce for the nonce come to a set-down secular finish. Big Mr. Finnegan, of the stutted in hand, Freeman's Mora, lived in the broadest way imaginable, in his rush lit too far back for messages before Joshuan judges had given us numbers or Helveticus committed Deuteronomy. One yeasty day he sternly struck his tet in a tub for to watch the future of his fates, but ere he swiftly stuck it out again, by the might of Moses the very water was evaporated, and all the Guinnesses had met their exodus, so that ought to show you what a pension shooty chap he was. And during mighty odd years, this man of hod, cement, and edifices in Topersthorpe piled bildung supra bildung upon the banks for the livers by the sawing-so. He addle little Fifiani ug the little crater, with their hair and hands took up your part in her. Oft while Balbilus mitre ahead, with goodly trowel and grasp and ivorile overalls, which he habitically fancied like Haroun Childereth Eggebert, he would caligulate by multiplicables the altitude and altitude, until he seesaw by neat light of the liquor wherein 'twas born, his round head stable of other days, to rise in undress, masonry upstanded, joy granted, a wall worth of a square scrape, of a most Eiffel height entirely, originating from next to nothing and celescalating the himmels and all, higher architecture tip to toftical, with a burning bush above of his bauble top, and with lardens o'toolers clitterten up and tumbles of buckets clotterten down. Of the first was he to bear arms and a name, Wassaili Boosleo of Riesengeborg. His crest of heraldry, invert with Anchelars, Troublong, Argong, a Hegoak, Poursuivant, Horrid, Horned. His scutcheon fest with archers strong, Helio of the second, hooches for husbandman handling his hoe. Ho, 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 Mr. Finn, you're going to be Mr. Finn again. Come day morn, and oh, your vine. Sunday's eve, and your vinegar. Ha, 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 Mr. Fun, you're going to be fined again. What then, agent-like, brought about that Trogody Thunders Day, this municipal sin business? Our cube house still rocks as ear witness to the thunder of his Araphatus. But we hear also, through successive ages, that shabby chorish of uncalified Muslim Missilims that would blackguardize the white stone ever hurtle-turtled out of heaven. Stay us wherefore in our search for righteousness, O Sustainer. What time we rise, and when we take up to toothpick, and before we lump down upon our leather bed, and in the night, and at the fading of the stars. For a nod to the neighbour is better than a wink to the wabsanti. Heed, heed. It may have been a misfired brick, as some say, or it might have been due to a collapsis of his back promises, as others looked at it. One morning, Phil filled tippling full, his howd field heavy, his hoddy did shake. There was a wall, of course, in erection. Dim. He stuttered from the latter. Damn. He was dud. Dumb. Master Batum, Master Batom, when a man marries his lute is all long, for whole the world to see. Shies, I should she. McCool, Ara, why did you die of a trying Thursday morning? Sobs they sided at Finnegans' Christmas wake. All the hooligans of the nation prostrated in their consternation, and their duodismally profusive plethora of ululation. There was plums and grooms and sheriffs and citherers and raiders and cinnamon too, and they all joined in with the shoutmost joviality, Agog and Magog and the round of them Agrog, to the continuation of that celebration until Hanan Hoonigan's extermination. Some in Kin chorus, more can Keenan, belly him up and filly him down, he's stiff but he's steady, his prime o' limb. 'Twas he was the dacent gay labouring youth, sharpen his pillow scone, tap up his beer, where in this world would you hear such a din again? With their deep brow fundigs on the dusty fidelios, they laid him broad on a long last bed, with a buckalips of Finniski for his feet, and a barrel load of Guinnesses o'er his head. Teed the toodle of the fluid, hang the twaddle of the fuddle, oh! Yet may we not see still the Brontoictian form outlined aslumbered, even in our own night time, by the sedge of the troutling stream that Bronto loved and Bronto has a lean on. Hic cubat aedilis, apud libertinam parvulam. What if she be in flags or flitters, reeky rags or Sunday josies, with a mint of minds or beggar a pennyweight? Or shall we all love little Annie Rooney? Or we mean to say, love little Annie Rainey, when under her brella, mid piddle med puddle, she nanny goes nancing by. Yo! Brontolone slaps, yo snores. Upon Ben Heather, in Sepal is it too. The chronic head on him, caster of his reasons, peer youthner in yond mist. What? His clay feet, swarded in verdi grass, stick up stark where he last fell on him, by the mund of the magazine wall, where our Maggie seen all, with her sister and shawl.